want be a free man. Cause the deacons them full of demons. Same situation with Rasta with Islam. Only beacon of hope for your lean on is U.P.K and the General YAHANNA. Every fowl of the ear, every beast of the field, every creeping thing we creep on land, every mouth of the clear, loud and clear. YAHANNA is a black man who have ear, let him hear. Time to prepare, spiritually separate from Babylon. We no weak, we no fear, we no tear. Bun Saddam, my bun, but him and a just part of the nation. YAHANNA never come bring peace in start of the vision. No put your trust in our riches and wealth comes our ammunition. I just the last statutes and commandments we make the decision to keep them with precision. Just part of the nation. Send evils and curses on the whole city and the beasts and all churches. America fall, them deserve it. Rome get defeat, history repeat, I know the first days. Hey, 400 years they work with, then desert with, then turn round and call we worthless. But now the COVID lurking, the giant. No care much money you are earn, hey. I just part of the mission. YAHANNA never come bring peace in start of the vision. No put your trust in our riches and wealth guns are ammunition. I just the last statutes and commandments we make the decision to keep them with precision. I just part of the mission. Yeah. One West. Yo, ladies, it's your night, it's your night. Tonight is the night. This time light, being you grant my wish, you're my genie. So can you let me know? Make your pussy wet enough. Slow wine pa me body head enough. Slow wine, looking at me retina. Balance by your head enough. But my up your neck enough. Don't do that. Your body no regular. You're no regular. Carry me to nebula. Hold them, yeah, me girl, hold them. Get chosen, now your pussy golden. You no mucky, you wanna be hold them. Go friend, hold them, you can know them. Better quality guarantee, you can show them. You no self-fuck, you work your money, pay your own rent. Give me your mind and soul, them. My heart did frozen, no, my heart stolen. So can you let me know? Make your pussy wet enough. Slow wine pa me body head enough. Slow wine, looking at me retina. Balance pa your head enough. But my up your neck enough. Don't do that. Your body no regular. You're no regular. Carry me to nebula. Carry me to space. Babylon is spaceship in a your narrow place. Your love in a me tail, necessity me dear. If me no get a dose of your pussy, no fear. That no fear. We can't make you go to waste, you're rare. Good body, no there everywhere. Good quality, I me no see that every day. Got the pussy no fish here. And I mean it, I'm serious. Distant life in you grant my wish, you're my genie. Pitch your mind, speak your mind. Listen, I mean it, serious. It's your night, it's your night. You can ride penis. So can you please let me know? Make your pussy wet enough. Slow wine pa me body head enough. Slow wine, looking at me retina. Balance pa your head enough. But my up your neck enough. Do that. Your body no regular. Carry me to nebula. Carry me to nebula. Carry me to nebula.
Sometimes life can be a little messy, but with next-gen Nuvella Performance Fabric at Ashley, we've got your whole home covered, so you can get back to what you love, messes and all.
VX 6 Feeling Born Soldier. I for what till the end, yo. VX record. What till the end, yo. Yeah. Me I tell you about rainy days, stormy nights. I fi be a soldier, me I live the army life. Me see the warning pon the craving, a strong liquor even nice. And them I ease the pain, the journey and the light. Me I fight with crazy tears, I run out of me eyes. I fi find a way in the dark without a light. Mount of obstacles, my brother, mount of sacrifice. Sometimes I feel fin yam them food and then me lose me appetite. And now every time I fight fire with fire. Never surrender, but sometimes me use prayers. Still have to walk all when me feel tired. Them woulda feel better if me did keep quiet. But me know about rainy days, stormy nights. I fi be a soldier, me I live the army life. Me see the warning pon the craving, a strong liquor even nice. At them I ease the pain, the journey and the light. But I war till the end, yo. War till the end, yo. Me coulda all for myself now, but all me defend yo. Born soldier, war till the end, yo. War till the end, bro. Me coulda all for myself now, but all me defend yo. Born soldier. Yeah, them left me stranded in a desert with nobody. Me nah have water, just my tears bombing. Them space so we can't win. Wanna bring my body in a church like a friend. Wanna hold them charging. Loyalty we destroy with. It's like we train for the army. Them a fight a war but them can't win. Father God, me nah have gathering again. I just you and the fire me apart with. The place get dread from ballin'. Some of the Rasta warrior them nah mates. Who that call feds? Can't believe I my dog them. Them put friend past stock market so them buy and sell out a 100. Stormy nights. I fi be a soldier, me I live the army life. Me see the warning pon the craving, a strong liquor even nice. And them I ease the pain, the journey and the light. Me I fight with crazy tears, I run out of me eyes. I fi find a way in the dark without a light. Mount of obstacles, my brother, mount of sacrifice. Sometimes I feel fin yam them food and then me lose me appetite. But I war till the end, yo. War till the end, yo. Me coulda all for myself now, but all me defend yo. Born soldier, war till the end, yo. War till the end, bro. Me coulda all for myself now, but all me defend yo. Born soldier.
Yeah. One West. Some people live the good life. Them and them steak and mummy pot dry. But they tell me I gotta die for happy, for have it. Millions, house and cars and bike. I got the pussy them don't see we have a 1,000 tall up rifle. I got them want to see na fi we on. You know give we food fi we yam. And when the youth use brilliance, fuck up the road like Gideon. You start call man Pillion. The bad boy, true me say don't rush me a bad fly. And true me no got church, me no baptize. Don't tell me no heaven in a that sky when some people live the good life. Them and them steak and mummy pot dry. But they tell me I gotta die for happy. No joy for the black boy. They get to you, them a fuck up the road and tough up the code dust, no go below. C99 man a shuffle the board. And if you no know then, you no fi know. Matic in a waist, we no go lucky mode. This one West boy, get up your load. Who no know when, me no shoes and me no food and no clothes. We no do the posing, we no export. Us a wait for the right time for we explode. Hustle man a hustle charge, we make do and we can't wait for the next show. Some people live the good life. Them and them steak and mummy pot dry. Come and tell me I gotta die for happy. No joy for the black boy. Millions, house and cars and bike. I got the pussy them don't see we have a 1,000 tall up rifle. I got them want to see na fi we on. You know give we food fi we yam. And when the youth get original, fuck up the road like Gideon. You start call man criminal. In killer them a search for them heaven on earth. Man a fi a fight with the devil from birth. Poverty a time for your Lego man shirt. Your man a fi stay blessed all when the land curse. All Wendell and Kerr.
Hey yo, check this out. Brand new podcast. No Slackness. Podcast. Tune in every Sunday from 12 p.m. It's gonna be serious. No Slackness Podcast featuring officers Abraham, I.S.U.P.K, and Palatia. Every Sunday from 12 p.m. Lock it in. No Slackness. Hey yo, check this out. Brand new podcast. No Slackness. Podcast. Tune in every Sunday from 12 p.m. It's gonna be serious. No Slackness Podcast featuring officers Abraham, I.S.U.P.K, and Palatia. Every Sunday from 12 p.m. Lock it in. No Slackness.
Hey, y'all know what it is, man. This is Officer Abraham. Hold on. Y'all, hold on. You ain't got to pause nothing. King without his crown ain't a king, is it? Hold on. To wow. Let me. Get this situated, you know what I'm saying? All right. This is the No Slakness Podcast.
Right.
I'm one of the hosts, Officer Abraham, Officer 5,000 Abraham. You know what I'm saying? I got Officer of 1,000 I.S.U.P.K with me.
Kaboom.
You know what I'm saying? Kaboom.
Bam.
You know what I'm saying? In the flesh, in person. You know what I'm saying? We at a disclosed location. You know what I'm saying? We at a secret location. You know? Hey, y'all tell them what we going into today, man. You know what I'm saying?
Today's a different type of situation. We gonna be like, you know, like the Black TV.
I see you dressed down. I see you dressed down.
You know what I'm saying?
You should have told me. I ain't get the memo.
It's like the Black TV type of situation. We're gonna, you know what I mean, like you see the title on the screen, you know what I mean, tell your story. The brother's gonna go in on, you know what I mean, certain aspects of their life and how they came into the truth and what the truth means to them. I got a line of questions for the brothers. You know
you do?
I do.
Oh wow.
Absolutely.
Okay. But first, brother, you gonna have to get some of this with me now. Some of this.
Come, let me grab me a cup.
Ooh wee. That's all I gotta say is ooh
You need some
wee.
ice?
No. I think it's cool enough.
Okay.
I think it's cool enough how it is.
Okay, Most High in Christ.
You know what I'm
We're
saying?
about to take a shot together.
Yeah.
You know
That's
what
what it's about. Brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? Brotherhood. Of course, the Christian church automatically say, "Oh, you can't drink alcohol. You can't drink alcohol."
Who said that?
but you can stuff a whole prawn down your throat, right? All right, you know what I'm saying? The brothers coming in. Yeah. Hey, watch your foot. Watch your foot. Yeah. Hey, look, we got a special guest today. You know what I'm saying? This man's famous all over the country. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Yeah. Officer, what's your rank, brother?
500.
500. Officer 500 Makawa.
What's the deal?
You know what I'm saying? This is one of the Kentucky 8, man.
There we go.
You know what I'm saying? The Kentucky 8 in the building. They got a name. They got a name for him. Hell yeah, clap it up. Hey, pour up, brother. That's I think this is yours right here. Yeah.
Oh, the walls. Good old white label.
Yeah.
Damn
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna toast it up real quick before we get into it. The brothers, it's a La Yashala.
YAHANNA.
All right. So the podcast, like the brother was saying, go ahead and let you continue.
Yeah, so we're just gonna like a Vlad type of format. You know what I mean? I'll be asking brothers questions.
Okay.
And it's not gonna be like one individual person. I'm gonna ask the question and each brother answer.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Based on, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Your knowledge of what the question is gonna be.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that our people can know that who you looking at right now, they're certified for what they do.
Damn right.
You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So if anybody want to say something, let me grab you all 2 of the drinks real quick.
All right.
I'm about to go live on TikTok as well.
Okay.
Yup.
The only thing I wanted to say before the brothers start asking, asking the questions, is that, the way we perceive, the truth today, or what the truth is so here and there, that it should be only one truth. It should be only one way everybody perceives the truth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When you talk about these scriptures and you talk about what these words really mean, it should be automatically known that, hey, this is for black people, and only black people throw out, and only black people can understand this.
Right.
Like if you wanted to find out the mysteries of the scriptures and what a certain breakdown is, or what they talking about, you should try to find a black person. Right. You should try to find a black priest and prophet of the Lord. Right. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be saying, well, I go by myself. I go, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I get so sick and tired of people with this individual mentality, because it's nothing on the planet that you just go into by yourself. That's right. And you just do it, and it's just come to you like osmosis, like you just stick the book on your head and boom, and all of a sudden I'm a pro. This ain't the Matrix, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't. Hey, I want to learn. Even look, check out the movie. I'm a movie buff, so sci-fi is my thing. So even in the Matrix, when Neo wanted to learn Kung Fu, he had the operator.
Right.
He had the operator going, okay, I'm a do. Here Kung Fu coming. You know what I'm saying? Right. He had a director. He had somebody that was going to give it to him. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
He didn't just say, I'm going to learn Kung Fu. Right. And just, and all of a sudden he learned it. Right. That's what people do with the truth.
Right.
They think that they can just come along and, you read the Bible. Oh, you gotta study and show yourself approved. And they read the Bible. Thus this and thou hitherto. And in the beginning, thus thou was, and so it was. And all of a sudden, they pros, man. Which is a total disrespect to brothers like you, Makwa, brothers like I.S.U.P.K, who have been through the rigorous training of the I.S.U.P.K to be able to tell the truth about the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? Right. To be able to break down whatever question people have. And the men above us, the captains above us, the generals above us, right, that, dedicated years and years. I ain't talking about, decades. You know what I'm saying? To studying these scriptures and finding out the history and traveling and going to research it for themselves. Right. And man, come on, man. Stop this shit, man.
Exactly.
This is crazy. This is ludicrous to be able to think nothing. When I say nothing in life, you go in and you just get it on your own. Like if you want to become a doctor, you go to school. If a electrician, you got to do an apprenticeship. If you want to be a blacksmith, you got to do an apprenticeship. Right. If you want to any type of thing, any type of career choice or any type of trade, even down to things like fishing and sports, you have to have a trainer. You have to have somebody that says, okay, this is the correct form.
Right.
You post up, you keep your elbow in, finger spread, you release it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like
you just go like, you know what? I got it. I'm good.
I'm good. Yeah. You don't hold your head to the basketball and all of a sudden you Kyrie Irving.
I know I do this on my own. Didn't nobody teach me. I taught it myself.
And that's just a game. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like basketball is a game.
Right.
Football is a game. You know what I'm saying? So now you're gonna take that ideology and compare it to and apply it to the most important thing on the earth, which is the Bible.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It's disrespectful on your part.
Very.
And you know what I'm saying? Right. It's disrespectful on your part. And the audacity of this society to teach or to push that you can just get this Bible thing on your own and now you a scholar is
I got a relationship with God.
Yeah, I got my own relationship.
With God. Oh, so he's your boyfriend?
Yeah.
Well, damn, I didn't know. I didn't know he was be boyfriends now.
I know.
So he's your boyfriend. He talks to you individually. Well, shit, can I be there while y'all talking?
Yeah. I wish my real would say that Jesus is her boyfriend. I'd be like, well, ain't no need for me. You unfaithful. You unfaithful.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like
you can only have one.
Yeah.
It can't be me.
Can't be me.
And listen, I ain't going against him, so I'm gonna go ahead and go
Yeah, right.
It's like, sir, she's yours. I promise. I didn't know. She committed adultery. I didn't know. I did not know, sir. Please, Baba Kashad, don't know.
Don't punish me. Don't punish me.
She just told me I'm out. Once you find out that you guys she been with another man, she's yours, my lord. I'm out. I'm out.
Right.
Don't jeopardize my crown now.
Yeah, right.
Like,
right.
damn it, woman.
Yeah, I know.
People look at us like, why would you do that?
And we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it, man. But I don't understand, and also too, like certain things is disrespectful automatically. Mm-hmm. Like I wouldn't come and ask any one of you brothers about your ribs. I wouldn't start talking to you about, hey man, you know your ribs, such. I wouldn't do it. It's just disrespectful.
Right.
Or I wouldn't say it's certain things that's disrespectful to another brother or to another person. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't be like, hey, tie my shoe right there. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's a favor, I might can't. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's just not. You just should not do that because it's disrespectful. But why people don't know it's disrespectful to say you learn about God and you learn about this Bible on your own. Why is it not?
I don't see why people so prideful.
Yeah.
Shalom, look what's going on, pre.
So we gonna get into
Hold it. We about to start right now. Don't take me to counsel. Take I.S.U.P.K to counsel. It ain't me. It's his fault. It's his fault.
Hey, podcast starts promptly at 12.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And whoever on the phone,
we got YAHANNA.
Yeah, tell them podcast starts promptly at 12. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, send them the link.
All right, appreciate
you about to get the link, brother. You know what I'm saying? We'll get you in there. All right.
Damn right.
So.
All right, Shalom, look right.
So yeah, go ahead, Lahab. I.S.U.P.K. Speaking of Lahab, shout out to Big Priest, 5,000 Lahab, man, holding it down in Charlotte with me. You know what I'm saying? If you're listening, brother, Shalom, YAHANNA. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so we're about to jump into the questions real quick. And after I ask the question, you know what I mean, both of y'all could take 2 seconds to reflect on the question, you know what I mean, and then you could go first, and then Makawa could go ahead.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You have I'll give 10 minutes to, you know what I mean?
Well, 10 minutes is too long.
5.
5 minutes. There you go.
Okay.
Chop it in half. 5 minutes.
Okay, Most High Christ. All right, so tell us about you, the priest. You know what I mean? And this question is directed to both of y'all. Tell us about who the priest is, the officer. You know what I mean? Officer Abraham, Officer Makawa. Tell us about you. How did you find the truth? Or more so, how did the truth find you?
Okay. Of course, Well, not of course, because you don't know. I grew up in a small town. We in North Carolina. I grew up in a small town called Wilson, North Carolina. It's outside of Raleigh. It's like 45 minutes outside on the outskirts of Raleigh. If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if we got listeners that's in North Carolina, but Wilson is it's a place where you go to get stuck. You know what I'm saying? Like many small towns outside of the big cities, our big city is Raleigh. So if you in Wilson, you go there to get stuck. A lot of people go there to retire. They retire in these small towns, but that's where I grew up. You know what I'm saying? Fishing and hunting with my uncles, and I got 3 older brothers and a bunch of cousins. You know what I'm saying? And they terrorized Wilson. They was gangsters. They was in a gang. They formed a gang. My cousins formed a gang along with some family friends, and they formed a real shoot 'em up, bang 'em up, run, because 95 and 301, I think it's a couple of highways that intersect right there in Wilson, North Carolina. So my family was shifting weight. A lot of them, you know what I'm saying, was doing that right there in the city. You know what I'm saying?
And you could have joined just like that.
Yeah.
You had an open invite. They'd be like, man, whenever you're ready.
And I'm gonna get to that. So I grew up with my, a lot of my uncles. They either fished or they hunt. So they would take a lot of the little boy cousins hunting and fishing, and whatever we gravitated to, that's what we gravitated to. I didn't like hunting because I didn't like getting blood on me. So I gravitated to fishing. And so we grew up fishing and going, being rambunctious through the city. Now, when I got old enough to really notice what was going on, I tried to hang with some of my cousins, you know what I'm saying? I tried to hang at the house where the joint was going down. And also too, I gravitated to the drums early in my life. Right. So I came up in music. So when I started trying to be a gangster, they was like, "Oh hell no, you gonna do something better with your life. You're not gonna be like us and go the route that we went." So a lot of times I got pushed away. And, they threatened to call my mama when I was trying to be a gangster. You know what I'm saying? And so that kind of shaped my life, and I, fortunately didn't, succumb to that side. My brother did. One of my brothers did. He was a gangster. He was, he had his bout with selling drugs and being a street pharmaceutical, you know what I'm saying? So after then, you know what I'm saying? But I grew up in the church, you know what I'm saying? I grew up, being a musician in the church and all of that. And that's why it's so important for, people like me to see the truth, because we get so much and we get bamboozled so much in the Christian church that, you know what I'm saying, it takes your masculinity away, number one. And number two, it forces you to suppress the natural manlyhood of what a man should be. A man shouldn't be a crier. He shouldn't be feminine. You know what I'm saying? Like, a man shouldn't be trying to, on certain situations, he shouldn't be trying to negotiate with you. Right. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Christianity is. It's constant negotiation. It's constant compromise. We gotta make everybody. Well, think of how your pastor talks. Right. How a pastor talks. He's always, the Lord in that land. You know what I'm saying? He's never, man, oh hell no. You know, he's never rambunctious. He's never aggressive.
So having said that, now for our viewers, like, go straight into the cut, like slice it all the way through. After growing up in Wilson and having to deal with all of that, how did the truth find you?
In 2008, my brother, the gangster, the one, he was a gangster. He changed his life. He went and got a trade. He got hooked on drugs. You know what I'm saying? He started getting high off his own supply.
Damn.
And then he became an addict. And he got killed at his slave because he was an alcoholic as well. So he always drank. So he got killed. He went to work intoxicated and, you know, unalived at his job. So our hometown pastor or whatever just berated this brother. You know what I'm saying? He was getting his life back together. He had a rib. They had some kids. They lost the kids because of drugs, and he was finally starting to put his life back together, but he was still drinking. He was coming. He was trying. You know what I'm saying? But he went to work one day, passed away. Right? He got unalived under a forklift. So tragic death. Right? So the pastor for 3 hours just berated the brother, talked about how, you know, he was a drug addict. He did all these bad things, and it really threw the family and me like into this realm of, okay, yeah, the brother did have a bad life, but like his suffering is over now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
exactly.
Like you don't have to. He's definitely not, you know, a victim to his lifestyle and pain anymore.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So after she really just hurt the family, disrespected the family, I was really hurt. You know what I'm saying? So one of my cousins, he said, you think that your brother is in hell right now, don't you? And I was like, yeah, because that's what we were taught. We were taught that you sin on, you do bad on this earth, you go to hell and burn, right? You go to this place with fire. And so he handed me this DVD. The DVD was called Zeitgeist. It was Roman propaganda. It was produced telling a lot about how religion is a fallacy, and that sent me on the search to find out what the truth was. So I started Googling online, you know what I'm saying, and I found the purple people first. And you know, if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? I found those purple people on the corner talking about they did say that blacks were the real Jews. And how it happened for me is that I ran out of videos of the purple people. Stumbled upon a video of Commander General YAHANNA saying that all fake Israelite groups come from this place, this One West, this home of the truth, this I.S.U.P.K. And I said, well, shit, that's what I'm doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I flew up to New York to one of the cookouts. I think it was either the first or the second one in 2014, and the rest is Bob's your uncle, man.
Damn. Shit.
I met Captain Tazariak and you know what I'm saying? Then it was Officer Soccer War and Officer Katazar. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
And hey, look, I became a trooper and an officer, and there it is. You know what I'm saying?
And that's beautiful to hear that shit. Man, come on.
Hey, most I ain't crazy.
Right. You know what I mean? We got precinct officer of 1,000 Shabaya Allah up here. Brother, I mean, I don't know if you heard the question. You know what I mean? We if you want a Makawat to go first, you could go, and then you could go afterwards. Or if you want to go ahead. Do you want me to read the question again?
Khan, if you would, Baba Shah, if I could real quick, hey, Shalom. Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shabbarak Thumb.
Yahweh Hashem, Shabbarak.
My brothers.
Yeah. So check this out. The question is, tell us about you. You know what I mean? As the priest, as Officer Shabaya Allah. You know what I mean? And let us give us a understanding of how did the truth find you, or to make it make sense, like my brother normally says. You know what I mean? How do you find the truth?
Hey, the Water Brothers, man. Hey, good to see y'all. I seen y'all earlier. Y'all said La Yashala, and y'all had something strange in y'all cups. I feel strange not having it in my cup, nothing in my cup right now. So I'm about to put something in my cup if I could.
God.
Yeah, but it, like in the words of my brother Makawa, he man, it make sense, man. The water to Officer Abraham, he's instrumental into me coming to this truth as well. When I first heard the truth, you understand, like I just got back in from the club. You know what I mean? I came in from the club, and I had the wife at my time, of that time, you know what I mean? We had fell out real bad that night. Oh my God, we fell out bad. So I come in from the club, we argued all night. She had to go to work that next morning. So that next morning, we arguing like cats and dogs before she go to work. She goes to work. Now, when she goes to work, of course, I sneak another chick in the crib while she at work, like I always did. Not knowing that sex is marriage. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know you can have more than one wife. I didn't know. So I was sneaking other chicks in the crib anyway. You understand? But so I did that. And me and the chick laying there on the bed, you know what I mean? I done fell out with my wife. And we playing music. So I wake up, the chick gone. I mean, I done already tore her back out. You know, I'm already put plenty of inches of rod in her. You understand? And she left. Oh, Lord, so I wake up. I wake up. Hey, this is no slackness. This is no slackness. So she's gone, right? But I wake up, and when I wake up, I'm listening. Rap songs is on my YouTube. You know what I'm saying? For some reason, on the TV. So I go to the YouTube to check out, you know, the rap song, because I was liking the rap song, and I ended up going back to sleep for about an hour. I wake up and my phone ended up on a cat named Polite, Brother Polite. Everybody know him in the conscious community named Polite. So I'm looking at him, I'm thinking he's smart because he's saying a whole lot of like stuff I never heard before. Because all I know is Christianity. That's all I was raised up in.
Right. I
never heard my mom and them talk intelligent. All I heard them was saying was, glory, thank you, Jesus. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. That's all I knew. I didn't know no information, no, you know. So I'm hearing this brother Polite, and I watched about 2 or 3 of his videos, right? So after about the third video that I'm watching this brother, like remember, I had a long night of drinking and arguing with my lady, and then the other woman came in. I told her back out. This guy who had all this information, Brother Polite, he battled. He went into a debate with somebody named Captain Tazariak of the I.S.U.P.K. So I'm watching, and Captain Tazariak obliterate his information with the Bible. And as Captain Tazariak is destroying Polite with the Bible, he's cussing. I'm like, wait a minute. He teaching the Bible cussing? Guess what that did for me? Sign me the fuck up.
Right.
Because I know I'm learning the Bible from my mom and my daddy. They pastors. See what I'm saying? At least at that time, I think I'm knowing the Bible. Did y'all know when I heard Captain Tazariak teaching the Bible, that's my first time hearing the word Israel in my life? I didn't know Israel. All I knew about the Bible was Jesus loved everybody. Everybody can be saved. White and black people is one people. God loves all of us.
Right.
Captain Tazariak, that we the Israelites, we're the children of Israel. Wait a minute. We're the what? Fast forward, my wife get off work. I tie some fire to her like she ain't have fire tied. Everybody in the U.P.K, we know what tie fire is. For the people who not in the world, I didn't have no slack on beating the brakes off of her like I did the woman before her. Okay. Long story short, we end up sitting down talking. We finished our little differences, you know what I mean? And I started telling her what I heard from Captain Cesario. And me and her both, we started watching Captain Cesario classes and camp videos. From there, I ended up calling Officer YAHANNA. From that, Officer YAHANNA, he got me plugged in with Captain of 13,000, Captain N.S.P. And they told me to come in all black Charlotte that weekend. So me and my wife came over there. I know I.S.U.P. I know you remember this. Because when I came with my rib, I had on all black. I had on a hat like I got it on now. Now, as the brothers out there having camp, for a lot of people who don't know what camp is, that's when we out there, we're in Charlotte on Tryon and Trade in front of the gold disc, calling the white man the devil till his goddamn face.
That's right.
That's right. Damn right. And I see, and all the brothers was out there. I see Officer I.S.U.P. He kept tapping his head like this. He was telling me to take my damn hat off. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, the priest got to have their head uncovered. I didn't know nothing. I didn't know what. All I was a drug dealer, fresh off the goddamn streets. So he tapping his head like, take it. I took my hat off, and I remember I went up there and put $20 in the bucket, and now I'm priest and officer of 1,000 in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge.
Man.
Exactly 9 years ago. Damn right. Whole time Christ.
Damn right. That was heavy. That was a good, like the Christian church would say, you had a good testimony. But it's the truth though. You know what I mean? Now
Most High Christ.
Let's zero in on our brother, you know what I mean? Officer 500, Makawa. Yeah, how would that?
Damn right.
Tell us about Makawa. Tell us who the officer is and how did the truth find you? How did you find the truth?
Funny story is, when I was growing up, I grew up in a Christian church, but I was only going to the Christian church because my mom made me, but also because there was women in there.
Yeah.
So I keep it a buck. There was women up in there, so I was getting all the women. So that's why I show up drunk, hungover every Sunday, just be like, my mom asked me like, "What you learn? What you learn today?" And now I think about one scripture the pastor say that back to her, like Matthew 22:1. He said, such and such. Oh, okay, all right. That was it, and so that's all I cared about. So, but it wasn't until I went off to college, and then that's when I realized I wasn't going to church, because a lot of college students, when they off on the campus, they're not really going to church. They live in life, and so that's like the fastest time of my life when I was just, everything was just
fast paced.
It wasn't school, turning up, partying, doing drugs, doing whatever else I wanted to do. And so that wasn't until like my senior year in college that I met a guy, and I was working. I had my own apartment, and I was working. He was like, man, what's going on? I'm like, he had dreads, smoke weed, cigarette. It's my homeboy till today. He ain't in the truth. He already know, but it's my homeboy till today. I wanted him to come in, Lord Allah, get that spirit of do that, but he loved the UPK. And so he told me, he was like, Agni's brother. I'm like, oh, okay. He was like, yeah. So this back when I was growing weed. I used to grow weed on my damn apartment.
Okay.
And so that's how we really got cool, because I was growing weed, he was growing weed, so we put our operation together. We together.
Yeah. Damn.
It's actually invested. So we pull up on break. I stay 10 minutes from work. I smoke. Like, oh yeah. We just talk and chilling and all that stuff. He like, man, hey man, you're like a solid brother, man. You should be in the UPK. I said, who the hell is that? He said, Commander YAHANNA. I said, oh, okay. I was like, I wouldn't pay no attention to it. And then it wasn't until like I moved into his crib. And this all based off of weed. It's crazy. It's all based off of weed. I moved to his crib because my apartment, at the end of your lease, they come through and they're going to check and see what's going on. So I had the whole laundry room full of 30 plants. And like that. I said, I got to move this shit.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, bro, can I move them shit to your shit? And I just moved it. He's like, yeah. So that's how we end up combining our operation. And so he had put me onto this video. He was like, you should watch Commander YAHANNA, I.S.U.P.K. These brothers hardcore and all that stuff. And then we'll be at the work at the slave on Sunday. He'd just be like playing something. He'd be like, he'll play. He'd be like, just listen. I'm listening to it. Then my homeboy, who I grew up with, I played football with, everything. He was saying the same thing. And he was just like, man, yeah, we the true Jews the Bible speaks of. And he was like, and what all this is based off of smoking. We be smoking. He be like, hey, bro, you know you the true Jews the Bible speaks. He said the Bible just don't make sense, bro, about some things. He just be talking to me. And they go through one after the other. But after a while, when I heard another brother say this shit, I'm like, man, they don't even know each other. I'm like, all right. And so then I asked him, I was like, hey, bro, what Bible you read out? He like King James 16:11. I asked my homeboy, like, hey, what Bible you read out? He like King James 16:11. I said, you read out the Apocrypha? He like, yeah. Hey, he said you read out the Apocrypha? Yeah, okay. So I was going back and forth, and then I was like, man, they both saying the same shit. I said, let me listen to this shit, man. And so when I had moved to his crib, I was sitting down one day, and Commander YAHANNA, it was one of these heavy topics. He was like, you so much of a fucking coward that you gonna let some weed stop you from getting to the kingdom? I said, damn, I put the blunt down. I said, damn. I said, hold on, yeah. I'm not defending that. They said, he's a fucking coward. He said, like, fucking coward, you gonna let some little weed stop you from getting to the damn kingdom? Put up your goddamn loins out. Give a fucking. I said, damn. And that's it. I'm done smoking, man. I'm good with this shit, man. Like this, man. And then at the time, the UPK, it wasn't heavy in Ohio. It was, but it was still building up. You know, shout out to Captain Patazar.
Yeah,
because he came through, and I met and a brother that was already out there. Obviously, y'all was coming. He was just like, ironically, he already knew the brother, and so it was one time that he put up on the Sabbath. So you know, we smoking, reading the Bible, drinking wine on the Sabbath. Think we doing our one too. And he pulled up. He like, yeah, I don't smoke. I'm like, damn. And so then that's when he told me he was directly in the UPK. He was a trooper. So I was like, man, shit. I like, man, give me his number. And I was like, I'm Lord Christ, man. What I gotta do?
Yeah.
What I do? He said, like, come to class, start dressing in all black. And so at the time, the class wasn't in Ohio, in Southern Ohio. So we had to go to Naptown. So cut out to Captain Kapaj. So we had to go to Naptown. So I started going to Naptown, go for the classes. Now, like you said, for the camp, I'd be outside, I'm looking in. And after about 1.5 months, I guess they seen something in me early because I was a young man and I was reading. They needed me for manpower. They was like, hey, Rock, I need you to come up here and all and read. And I'm reading and all that stuff. And it was just like, at that moment, I was like, man, this shit is it for me. I was like, I ain't got nothing else. I need this.
Right.
And so shit, ever since then, I just been rolling. Like, I just going out, seeing brothers going to war. And then hearing brothers say that the white man's the devil, everybody speaks. I was just like, damn, man, I feel like that shit too. I feel that shit. And I'm looking at it, I said, I want to be that nigga on the podium saying that shit. I said, God damn it. Hey, I was like, what I gotta do?
Yeah.
I said, what I gotta do? I said, I know how to read. I said, what I gotta do? He said, man, you gotta do a couple, you gotta do some months clean, no weed, no doing all this. I said, no sweat. He said, all right. And then after those months, you get your Hebrew name. I said, okay, Most High Christ. And so I did them months and that shit. Ever since then, it's just been, I've been rolling, man. It just, and I remember I took my mom. I was like, Mom, I ain't never going to church. I said, listen, I said, don't ask me to go to church when I come home. I'm not coming to church. I don't want to go to church. I'm done. I'm done.
God.
And she was like, I broke it down to her why, and she said, okay, well, I understand. Okay, so I ain't gonna ask you to go to church. You know what I'm saying? I said, so people ask why I ain't in church, tell them this why I ain't in church. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't going to church no more.
Yeah.
I remember that call. I'm like, I'm not going to church. Don't ask me to come to church no more. Don't beg me. I'm not coming to church. I'm not stepping foot back in that motherfucker. Because if I step in that foot in that church, I'm gonna cut the pastor to piss. And this is how it is. When I was a trooper, I ain't say that, but now now she know not to put me in that church because the pastor,
right.
And pastor gonna have some problem. I'm looking at him. I'm be like, I'm gonna
the pastor fucking everybody.
Yeah, but they be like, cut the microphone. It was just that time smoking the blunt, and then ironically, the brother And like I say, our Lord allowed that he get the strength to come up in here, man. He knows about the UPK, and he's actually like a big. In the Southern Ohio, it's funny because some brothers can be shepherds, even though they're not in the truth.
Right.
But he's a shepherd because he came and fished out like 3 or 4 brothers. They got the UPK. You know what I'm saying? And he ain't got the strength yet. And I tell him all the time, I said, man, come on, we gotta get that strength to do. You know, I tell him.
But the strength to put the weed down.
Yeah.
That plagues so many of our brothers. Shabayala know. Yeah. Even me.
I know.
Even me. Hey, look, when my brother passed away, I was smoking weed in Winston. I was in Winston-Salem. I went to college in Winston State. So I quit school and started playing on the road full time and getting high. You know what I'm saying? Started playing for this gospel group, getting high. Did a recording, getting high. Did another recording. These are all gospel. High. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I'll be like on those cigarette breaks.
And look, matter of fact, I got asked one time. This has been years ago. They said, "You remember when we was doing this recording and you did this thing and we all looked at you like this cat is crazy?" I said, "No, I don't remember that." He said, "Probably was all that weed smoking." I was like, "How you know?" He was like, "Man, we all knew you was smoking weed. We all knew you was high, but you so bad, you was so cold on them drums. Nobody ever told you. Nobody ever said anything." Yeah, because I was high. I did probably like 3 or 4 recordings, albums. You can go get them on Spotify right now. If you ask me what I played, I will not remember because I was so fucking high. You know what I'm saying? And that's musicians. When you get out there, the first thing they do is put a blunt in your hand, put a joint in your hand, put a bowl in your hand. Especially if you hang around Edomites, they're gonna put something in your hand. You're gonna be high. You know what I'm saying? Because they feel like musicians feel like unless you are high, you can't be productive. You can't play at your best unless you're high. So the power to leave the weed alone that plagues so many of our brothers, man, big ups to you, man. Big ups to Shabayala. Big ups to my father, man. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the hard thing to do. You cannot be high in the UPK. You can't.
Damn right.
You cannot be high. This man, they'll spit you out of here.
If
I could.
I was a trooper and this was a take ground. How's it go? Take ground, break ground. That's what it is.
Podcast.
Take ground breakdown.
Right. And so, but we had one in Cleveland. I mean, it's my hometown, so this is like the first camp and all that stuff. And ironically, I think it was Captain DeBar Moff. He was like, "Hey, I been smoking weed." I said, "La." Hey, I'll give him some weed. I'm like, why you honest so much? So I said, I ain't had no rest. You know, so we got on the road. I got a slave and all that stuff to break down to him. Like, you been smoking? And I'm talking about we in there. He ain't like, yeah, you been smoking. I said, like, so you be getting high? I said, like, sir, hell no. I'm a trooper. I'm a finish. I said, damn shit. I mean, I ain't smoked weed in 6 months. Hold on. You see some in me? Shit. All right, maybe I don't need to be around no nigga that's smoking no weed. This not in separates. Like, now the people above me questioning me, talking about, hey,
man, I remember that shit. I've turned down playing jobs because I walk in the rehearsal and everybody's smoking weed. I turn around. I said, man, I've come to a rehearsal in my Hebrew Academy cover, and everybody in there was smoking weed. I dropped my jaw. I said, I gotta go. I left because I'll be damned if I get all this weed in my cover and then show up and be like,
Slakness, if I could.
What you say, Shabbat?
Hey, Slakness, if I could, sir. Can y'all hear me? Hey, yo, my walk was slightly different. I was the plug. I sold you suckers the weed. You see what I'm saying? Hey, listen, man. I sold it. I never did smoke it. I always sold it. But I'm gonna tell you how terrible that is, because it was a gateway for me to stop selling weed to start selling. I mean, selling weed is wrong. I didn't know until I came into the I.S.U.P.K. I didn't know selling weed, selling crack, selling drugs. You was a witch according to the Bible or a warlock. You understand? So I was the one selling it. So in the streets, we call it, you graduate from selling weed and start selling coke or crack. Like now you that man, you that nigga now. See what I'm saying? So I did that. Did that. Man, listen, man. Y'all know I ended up going to fucking jail and prison. This before I heard the video of the I.S.U.P.K. because I didn't know. When I went into the Christian church with that water money, back in the day, we used to call it a dookie knot. I pull out that dookie knot in the Christian church and I throw about $100 in the goddamn that basket plate. What we call it? The TITHES plate or the TITHES basket. And because I did that, that allowed me to fuck everybody in the Christian church. Everybody in the choir, they thought I was that nigga. I was hitting them all. In the I.S.U.P.K., General Muhammad, I'll never forget. He sit me down. He said, so are you employed? I was like, no, sir, I'm a hustler. He was like, okay, well, what do you mean by you're a hustler? I said, I sell dope. He said, brother, selling dope, that's not a hustle. I'll never forget it. He said, that's not a hustle. Having a real job makes you a hustler. Right now, you're a drug dealer, and according to the Bible, drug dealers are going to be put to death. We said, what you're going to do is put on all black, and you're going to become the best trooper in the Israelite school of U.P.K., and you're going to report to your camp leader, which was Captain I.S.U.P.K at the time, you know what I mean, who over in North and South Carolina. You're going to report to him that you're working. You're going to find a job. Then you'll become a real hustler. And from that day forth, now, in my job right now, I run the whole plant. I run the whole goddamn plant because of the Israelite school of U.P.K. Most High in Christ.
And Tobiah Allah, the U.P.K. builds men.
Yes, sir.
I never had the role models like I have now in the U.P.K. I mean, I knew my father, you know what I'm saying, but my mother basically made my father leave, and my father was a real man. I didn't understand it then, but my father was a real OG, man. He said, my mother said, and now just to give you a little backdrop, my mother, she was so beautiful. They said she was so pretty. You know what I'm saying? Right. She didn't have black hair. Her hair was gold. So my daddy met my mama, and he blacker than black. He black. Right. You know what I'm saying? So Michael Blackston black. Right. No, not Michael Blackston. Fuck Michael Blackston. So he black. So he meets my mom, and they've been married for, they was married for 15 years. And my mom tells him that, oh, you got to get saved or we can't be together. And I didn't know this then, you know what I'm saying? But my daddy left. And I thought my daddy left because he just wanted another woman. You know what I'm saying? My daddy didn't let good box or prettiness. He didn't let Beyonce fool him. You know what I'm saying? He said, fuck you. He said, I'll go get me another woman. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and that's what he did. He was like, man, so many brothers get stumped by a pretty woman. And he was like, oh, hell no. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to go to church to be with you? No sweat. Fuck you, bitch. I'll go get another woman. And he went and got another woman and had 2 more kids, had another whole goddamn family. And guess who ended up lonely, alone? My mother.
Damn.
Never married nobody else. See, I didn't know this until I came into the truth. How wicked a woman can be. How she pushed her man away. And no doubt, my mother tried to date. I seen cats come through but they never stayed because of my father. My father was that real nigga, and she could never find a real nigga again. These niggas with Jerry curls and shit coming through her house. She didn't want that shit. She wanted a real man.
Again, I let his
ass go. Go ahead.
Hey, y'all, give it up, man, give it up.
Damn right. And look, I told my mama about the truth, and my mama is so Christian and so house-made slave. I said, Ma, the white man is the devil, and we tell it on the street. The white man is the devil. And she was
That's
like,
right.
I was named after my father. She was like, Junior, they gonna kill you. I said, what? Say, God damn, we sound like we straight out of 1800. Man, yeah, man.
So, if I may, like let's segue into the next question, because what your brother's bringing out is super heavy. And by the way, like, share, subscribe. You know what I mean? The No Slakness Podcast every Sunday. You see it on the screen. You know what I mean? Officer Abraham, Officer Shabayala, Officer Makoa, Officer Azar. Now check this out. Based on what you just said and you just said, brother. And
Hey, Ayazah,
come on, go ahead.
put the camera on you so the people can see you.
Nah. He the interviewer. It's like it's about
No.
He the interviewer.
Put the camera on you, nigga. Nigga want to see what no slackless look like, man.
Hey, look, yeah, go ahead, put him up there. Put
Yeah, man.
And then we'll answer the question.
I'm gonna try. I'm over here.
They're like, who that nigga from Jamaica back there talking?
Who that nigga on that dad?
Who that nigga on that
Who's the director of that movie?
Quentin Tarantino.
He was that nigga on that dad.
He got Candy, Monsieur Candy.
Yeah, he like. That's a classic movie, right?
Classic, man.
Oh,
Classic.
the way it's fucked up because it's off of our captivity, though.
Yeah, but I told you I was a movie buff. You know, Quentin Tarantino did Kill Bill.
Right.
Yeah. He did a lot of stuff. When you see Django. He did a couple of other ones too. When you see the goriness, he has a certain style that he does shooting.
Right.
You know how when Django shot the lady and the blood splattered, and we shot what's his name?
Samuel Jackson.
Yeah, but what's his what was his name? Snowball.
Stephen.
He called it Snowball.
Oh,
Leonardo.
No, the way he shot him, the way the blood ejected out of the wound, that is classic Quentin Tarantino.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Like
He probably about 60, yeah. Yeah, you know, them white directors, bro, they get all the training, they get groomed, you know what I'm saying, to give you the best cinematic, you know. I think he did
White crack, so, you know.
Yeah. Get it.
So after hearing your testimonies.
Oh shit!
Whoa!
Oh, that should be paused. Look, testimony. Look, testimony and fellowship should be paused. Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to now. Hearing your story on how y'all came into the truth and certain things that transpired during that time. Why the UPK? Why not Islam? Why not Christianity? Why not Buddhism? Why not Rastafarianism?
Mm-hmm.
Why the UPK specifically?
Okay. Man, that's such a complex question when you ask it because first of all, you gotta be a nigga who wants to be right no matter what the cost. Like,
that's right.
Being perfect has to be at the forefront beyond everything else, beyond your desires, beyond your lust. You gotta be so disgusted with your impurities that the truth, you have to be in the truth. You see what I'm saying? Because
go ahead. So for the viewers, I understand what you're saying, but for our viewers, you know what I'm saying? Basically what you're saying, everything else would have you in the state of mind that would keep you impure or imperfect.
Every other religion will just only cater to whatever vice that's gripping you.
Salaki.
Yeah, Shabayala gonna get it right for me.
Go ahead.
Well, if I may, Salaki, sir, I believe y'all having some slack. This is the No Slackness Podcast. What my brothers is trying to say, without the I.S.U.P.K, you're gonna fuck anything. You're gonna be flaming faggots. You're gonna smoke. You're gonna do whatever the hell you want to do, like you do in the Christian church. In here, you learn some goddamn discipline. A man can't stick his dick in another man's ass.
Didn't I tell you?
A woman can't lick another woman's pussy.
Didn't I tell you?
You can't do it.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, look. Hey, Shabayala, you should come. Look, I'm gonna make sure you make a trip up here, right? To be in the room, so I can say what's politically correct, right. And then you can be my, translate like Ken Peel. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be the alter ego.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Hey, Shabayala, what you gonna say?
Hey, Abraham gonna be like, brothers, stop at the stop sign. I'm gonna say, what he trying to say? If you run the stop sign, you're gonna get fucked up.
Hey, Shabayala, we gonna do that. We gonna do that because it's right, man. And like my frustrations is about this whole thing is that our people don't see how short the time is for us to get it right. You see what I'm saying? For it, like this captivity has done such a great job with making us nonchalant about the future of our people. Like you got to get on board, man, because Christ is coming back. That's right. And once, you know what I'm saying? Like you ain't gonna have no excuse once the rain start. Right. You know what I'm saying?
In other words, a perpetual cycle of decay.
Right.
You know what I mean? A perpetual cycle of what the Shabayala said, of being flaming faggots, you know what I mean? Lesbians, anything you want.
And don't give a shit
about it. YOLO.
YOLO. Don't give a shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Like even I have to tell my real sometimes, like it's important to understand and know what's going on with Israel and Palestine and the US and this war. It's important to know because shit, I mean, you'll start to see that this empire is coming to an end. Right. And you don't want to be joined to this place while this place is going up in flames. That's right. You know what I'm saying? You want to know, you don't want to be the one that's panicking going, oh, you know what I'm saying? You want to be in the know. You want to have that knowledge that you know what's going down, you know what we got to do, and you sticking to the plan. You know what I'm saying? Right. So like with back to your question,
why the U.P.K?
Why the U.P.K? Is because the U.P.K is the home of the goddamn truth, man.
That's right.
Everybody else is fucking imposters, and they know they imposters, but they don't have the give a fuck attitude enough to say, well,
that's
look,
right.
I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? Let's stop this what we doing because it's confusing our people, man. It's confusing our people.
That's right.
And when we get into this, it's making our people wonder about where to go. You know what I'm saying? And I say this all the time. Before 2000, you can only go to one place if you were black and you believe that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians were the real Jews. Before the split, you can only go to one place, and that was the I.S.U.P.K. Yeah, the numbers.
I heard about
and so the white man, who's the devil that the Bible speaks of, he knew it too, right. And he said, "Man, we got to do something about this." Mm-hmm. And so here you go. There you go. Now, you know, the water was sprinkled on Gizmo, and now you got fucking thousands of fucking fake groups out here claiming to, you know, most high all praises with the fucking fringes around the t-shirt.
Good night.
My elder used to be part of UPK, but he had left. Okay, so who was your elder? Who was he? You don't even know who the fuck he was.
Yeah. Some nigga who wanted power.
Exactly. He had left because he didn't believe no more. So all these years he learned that he just fucking left coincidentally because he got tired of what he said. No, he got prideful, man. Mm-hmm. That's all it. You know, if you learn all these years, like being a UPK, you can't be in the UPK for 1 year and then go break off. You really gotta do a couple years to even get the type of mindset to even do that, because it's a lot that you gotta learn year by year. Your first year, you're coming through a trooper, then you being like officer 50 if you moving fast enough, doing the work. Now you can speak, but even when you officer 50, you don't know the scripture like that.
Right.
So now you officer 50, you just going based off what the damn test told you. Right. You get officer 500, you like, all right, I know a little son. Okay, officer 1,000, officer 5. That's when you start to actually learn and get more in depth in the scripture. So it's really a 3 to 4 year, 5 year journey to even get to the point where you feel like you're proudful enough to go leave. So your elder was in here for 5 fucking years, and then now he want to leave because he what? It's white women.
It's funny you say 3 because that's the number of years that I stopped my life.
Right.
Like I didn't play drums. The thing that I thought brought me fulfillment was playing music. You know what I'm saying? Not only was I playing in the Christian church, but that was my job. You know, I was a contract musician for hire. So that's what I did. And 3 years I stopped, maybe even 4, but 3 years I know for sure it was nothing but going to class. You know what I'm saying? Back then, North Carolina used to do the 3rd Saturday in DC with the generals, with General Katham, General Q. You know, back then General Q was a captain. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So we used to do the 3rd Saturday in DC and the 4th Saturday home. We did that for maybe a year. Then we used to do the 3rd Saturday. We used to do the 3rd Saturday in South Carolina. Well, no, Atlanta first. 3rd Saturday in Atlanta, and then the 4th Saturday here in Charlotte. Then, you know, the 3rd Saturday in South Carolina, then the 4th Saturday in Charlotte. So that's what I did for 3 years, is nothing but flooded myself with UPK. UPK every day. Every day was UPK for 3 years, even on Sundays. You know what I'm saying? We had Hebrew Academy. So like it was grinding for those 3 or 4 years, and I didn't do nothing else to be proficient for somewhat. Because, you know, to the captains and generals, I still don't know shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'm a piece of shit. I don't know shit. Now, I ain't saying that literally, but what I'm saying is compared to their knowledge, I don't know shit. And so when you dedicate that amount of time to learning this truth, going through Hebrew Academy, getting proficient at breaking down the scriptures and teaching, and you get proficient at being a soldier, being called upon to go to Atlanta, being called upon to go to South Carolina, the DC, the Baltimore, you know what I'm saying, to Philly. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what you do. And you dedicate yourself to that. And I don't know of any other place or any other fake organization that commissions and not forces, but sanctions their brothers that go through that. You know what I'm saying? to get that type of learning, to get that type of training. And you don't want to know why these brothers in here are so zealous and they don't lose focus. Is because of how we were trained. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Trained by, Commander General YAHANNA and the men, the generals, General Muhammad, General Mayaka Allah, General Q, General Shawamar, General, you know what I'm saying? General Haas, you know what I'm saying? Kathum Gabar, all the 7 generals, you know what I'm saying? They treat us like their sons, and then they pass that spirit down to the captains. Captain Mashak, you know what I'm saying? I remember him vividly. I probably like to unalive him 2 times. I know for sure. For sure, I like to unalive Captain Mashak. If you listening, brother, Salakia, I know I like to ran him over twice. You know what I'm saying? So I brought a van up to the cookout in New York, and Captain Mashak put his foot on the bed on the footboard of the van and said, when this car moves right here, you're gonna go up here and you're gonna park in the spot and get it before somebody takes it. I said, count on 1 count. Put my foot on the gas, and Captain Mashak was like, whoa, brother. He was still attached to the car.
God damn.
You know what I'm saying? Well, another time we was at Captain South Warhouse. You know what I'm saying? And he was telling me where to park. And where to park was right by this telephone pole. And he was telling me to park right here. And I swear I turned the wheel and ran the brother over. That's the second time I like to unalive Captain Mashak. He probably don't remember it.
He like this brother Abraham.
This brother Abraham.
Hey, call Nick and hey, Salaki.
Hey.
This brother Abraham been trying to kill me 2 times now. Hey,
look.
Hey, Salaki.
I thought you to start off. He's Shalom, sir, Lord in Christ. And it would start off like, Abraham. It's so much Abraham. That's how he answered me now. Abraham. I was a fuck up for a while.
So that's the reason why when I just came back in with I.S.U.P.K.
Oh yeah! Hey, look, man. I think
will you say Shemaya?
Hey, if I could, hey, I.S.U.P.K.
God.
How did you come into the truth, brother?
That's for next week.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's for next week.
Hey, tomorrow ain't promised, nigga.
No matter prophet, the prophesy.
Hey, Shabbat.
Go with God.
Hey, the brother sharp. The brother sharp on his feet now.
That man ain't sharp as hell. He's sharp as hell.
Listen.
Hey y'all. I'm gonna tap right back in. Officer Lahab calling right now.
Oh shit!
All right.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna give a quick story. So, Officer Abraham used to be in
Durham?
No. That place used to live before, where we used to do cyber service.
Oh yeah, Reedsville Road. It's in Winston.
In Winston, but they
Reedsville
got that
Road.
That
had a little shed in the back. I had a shed in the back that I converted to the Sabbath service meeting spot.
Right.
The old spot?
One of my old spots, yeah.
So how I go from having a Sabbath service? Because when I used to pull up, it just be like junk up in there.
No, that was way after then.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but how did that transition? You just like, man, fuck it.
Because there was no place for us to have high holy days and Sabbath service. Mm-hmm. So what I did was I moved all the junk out of the way in the shed, and okay, give you a little backdrop. Out in when I became a trooper, before the school in North Carolina was established, I went to Passover. Like after I went to the cookout, after I went to the cookout in 2014, I want to say 2014, went to the cookout and I became a trooper. once I went to the Passover, I went to the bathroom and I saw General Q, and I saw General Shawarma and General Haas in the bathroom. They came in the bathroom together, and we was all at the sink washing our hands, right? And I recognized them. I was like, oh, y'all the generals, General Hazayan, and I said, General. He was like, Shawarma. I was like, Khan. So I was awestruck, right? So we washing our hands, and they was like, where you from, brother? I was like, I'm from North Carolina. And they was like, you come all the way up here from North Carolina? Because then the Passover was in the Alhambra Ballroom in New York. So they was like, you came all the way up here from North Carolina? I was like, Khan, on one concert. And they was like, is there a school in North Carolina? And so they started talking to me. They was like, well, it was, but it's a brother down there, YAHANNA, he's down there. And yeah, but there's no school. They said, well, brother, look, the next time you come up here, you shouldn't come up here alone. That's an order. Don't come up here alone. Right. And so I was like, Con on one concert. And so when I got back, you know what I'm saying, after I got my officers, I became an officer, me and Officer YAHANNA started, we hit the ground running. You know what I'm saying? Officer YAHANNA is the man directly above me. Mm-hmm. You know, for a minute, it was me, Officer YAHANNA. There was two other brothers. They not in the school anymore. I ain't gonna even mention their fucking names because who are they? Right, you know what I'm saying? But me and Officer YAHANNA, we grinded out and built North Carolina up to where it's now you got, you know, the Durham school. Then around about that time too, a couple months in, Officer Zion came from Fayetteville. So he was in the Fayetteville zone. I.R.O.K. in Durham, I.R.O.K. came in, and I.R.O.K. got 50,000 kids. God, so it's easy. He just said, you know what, I'll make. Yeah. You need soldiers. Yeah, and when I used to go to class and teach class in Durham, and his son Y.A.H.N.N.A came in full of dreads, ready to go to D1 college and play football. Right. And Y.A.H.N.N.A came in, cut them dreads off. He became an officer. Then the Durham school was formed. You know what I'm saying? Then I used to ride down to Gastonia to Shabaya Allah's house and teach class in his house. And Charlotte was built up. We got the building, and rest his soul. I know that brother is with, he's with the Most High right now. Makatazar came in. Yeah, damn right. Take a shot for Makatazar, man.
When he passed, before I came to North Carolina, but I heard about him because the way y'all brothers told me about how his spirit and his zeal, he was in his zeal in there. Like to this day, I hear about that brother. I be like, damn, I wish I'd have met that brother. Man. And I when I heard about it, shit, I had cried a little bit. I was at the slave when he had passed. I'm like, damn, I ain't never met the brother, but I could. Your way y'all brothers was talking about him and his zeal and all that stuff, I can tell that shit hurt.
I want to say something real quick about Makatazar. The week before, I had spoken to Makatazar, and we were planning to do something because he used to live at Shabaya Allah's house. Mm-hmm. And I was doing Lyft that morning. Okay. You know what I mean? And I would say somewhere around 5, 6 o'clock, Cap called me. You know what I mean? I was supposed to go to camp, but I was on clean. So when Cap called me, I pulled over, you know, Yabash Mishapakata, what's going on, Adawan, bam, bam, bam. I'm hearing the crackling in Cap's voice, you know what I mean? And Cap saying, hey, Salaki, I don't know how you're going to take this, but our brother dead in. I said, which brother? What are you talking about, sir? He said, Makatazar, man, he had a heart issue, you know, and, you know, he passed away going to camp. I said, what? Damn. I said, Cap, don't fuck with me, man. I'm to you. He said, no, man, I have for true, yeah. You know? So no, we talking the Caribbean way we talk. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, what you say? And then when he confirmed that shit happened, bro, I just lay my head on the fucking steering wheel, the horn going, people watching, and the tears. And he tell me, all right.
Good night.
I feel you.
Good night, brother.
I love that brother.
Yeah,
Right.
that brother was
Right.
he was a Tawab brother. He Makatiza was a drummer too.
He was?
Yeah. And he came to the crib. He was like, Adawan, I play drums too. And so man, we put on a song and we probably jammed out, just switching off on my drum set for about an hour and a half, man. And that brother Makatiza was like, when I was going down to Gastonia to teach with Shabayala at Shabayala's house, man, it was Shabayala and Makatiza that, like, them brothers kept me masculine. You know what I'm saying? They kept me, you know, they kept me
zealous.
Yeah, zealous for the truth, man. And they used to have, I remember one time they got in a little skirmish between themselves, and it's because of man, the love they got for this truth and them just being so manly. You know what I'm saying? Man, I was looking at them, I was like, damn, these niggas is raw. These niggas rough. These niggas rough, man. I had to step in, and Shabayala probably don't know this to this day. But standing in between them two, Makatiza was a bodybuilder, certified.
Yeah, I saw that.
Bodybuilder, lean. I mean, this nigga was.
This nigga arm was like this.
Yeah, this nigga was. He was built. And Shabayala, this nigga don't back down from nobody. He could be the Incredible Hulk. This nigga will fight him. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I was in between them two, like, no, we can't. We can't, man. We brothers. You know what I'm saying?
In the back of your mind.
In the back of my mind, I said,
I gotta give this shit.
In the back of my mind, I said, if either one of these brothers swing, I know I'm knocked out. I know I'm knocked out. I know I'm knocked out.
Salaki, sir. I was knocked out.
Abraham, why you didn't break it up? Salaki, sir.
I was knocked out.
I don't know where the punch came from, but I was out of commission, sir.
And listen, I love my brothers though. I know they didn't mean no harm, but you know, shit happened.
Yeah.
But I was in the grass somewhere.
Man, and look, and Makatiza, I know we're gonna go over the time today. I knew when you had the questions, I knew we was gonna go over the time. But Makatiza saved my life, man. There was this white group. It was this, they saw us out at this festival, and this white boy was like, I want to interview the I.S.U.P.K, and Captain I thought gave me the okay. The podcast for this interview was at this white boy's house. So we got there, and I'm, you know, hey man, look, my cousin's out ex-military. So I got out, whatever. You know me, I'm Abraham, I ain't scared of shit. I just got out like this. He was like, hold on, sir. We gonna do recon.
Exactly.
Me and Baaz, we gonna secure everything before we went in. So they went in, they came out about, you know, I guess 5-10 minutes later. They was like, Slakness, sir. They had knives everywhere. They had knives under the table. They had knives.
God damn.
They had knives everywhere. We had to confiscate, tell them to put, like, they had machetes tucked in places. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Like I was like, oh,
brotherhood is a fucking
holy
weapon.
shit.
They had guns too.
Oh, what Shabayala?
They had guns and knives in there. I never forget it.
Shabayala was there too.
So you said the white
Yes, sir.
Chopping your damn head.
Yeah. So and what we said in there was very controversial. It was very controversial.
Did we do the last shout for the brother?
No, we didn't.
Oh,
Come on.
Salakia. Shabayala, you got one?
I'm about to go get one.
Get one then, brother. We'll wait for you.
Okay.
I mean, but before I moved down here, I had heard many stories about that brother.
Man,
and
Makatiza was a
y'all. The way y'all talked about that brother, y'all hyped that brother up, and I was like, and then he was in the Charlotte school. I was just like, damn.
Yeah.
And on the realness, when I came up in, then it was like shortly after he passed. The way y'all talking about this brother, I was like, I was a little bit nervous. I was like, hold on, I can't step into this brother's footsteps. You know, so I'm gonna do my one too, but like, and on the real, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, damn, these brothers lost a heavy hitter. I'm like,
he was,
and then coincidentally, I moved my black ass down. I'm just like, man, hold on.
He used to send me stuff all the time. Like he sent me this article on the $5 Indians. He sent me this article on the McQuat massacre. Like he was so in tune and getting information, man. Like he was responsible for the building that we had in Greensboro when we taught in Greensboro. That was his aunt's building. Yep. So man, we were very indebted to that brother. Still is indebted to that brother because that brother helped build what Charlotte is today. You know what I'm saying? I mean, anything he could do. He gave me weights. He was like, Abraham, I'm gonna give you these weights. Use these weights. Because the only thing you need is 2 dumbbells. You can get ripped. Yep. I'd still have to get Lord Salakia, my God.
Abraham.
Yeah.
There we go.
Abraham.
Yeah.
I got those dumbbells and weights in my room in the back room right now, and I use them to this day.
Hey, he gave me 2 of them too, and the weights.
I got 4 of these.
Now I got the dumbbell bar that you put the weights on. I got a 30. I got a 35 plate, and I got a 15 plate.
Should rip you up.
And yeah, 35. Yeah,
feet to 100.
That's crazy. I got dumbbells and the bar, all that back there, and I would never work out the way I'm working out now without that. So in honor of you, Makatazah, Barakatah Yahweh Salakia, my head covered. To the Most High in Christ, under Commander General YAHANNA, rise again, soldier.
Rise again.
La Yashala.
La Yashala. Mm-hmm.
Great thing. He fuck around already back. He probably about to wake walk to school right now.
Hey, look, man.
He about to be back. You see this nigga buff, like, man.
And that's why we in this school, man, because Lord willing, we gonna see our fallen brothers again, man. You know what I'm saying? What's the brother that just in Texas?
Karab. I was a 5,000 Karab. Was it Karab?
Was it
Karab? You know what I'm saying? Lord willing, we're gonna see him again. 144, baby.
Exactly. I know. I look at brothers in the UPK as superheroes. So, and this might be crazy to say, but I don't expect none of y'all brothers to die.
That's why it's so heavy when brother pass away.
I'm like, what you down for? Hold on, I'll be in the war.
Yeah.
Wait. Hold on, what you down for? So, brothers around me, it hit me hard. I ain't gotta never meet a brother, but when a brother die, it hurts me because like the way I grew up in the UPK, I don't expect brothers to die.
Right.
Because the Lord is with us.
Right.
So if the Lord is with us, your brother's gonna live to 200, 300, 400, 5 years old.
Damn
old
right.
Shit.
And damn
they
right.
still be sick and strong, but like shit.
Damn
that's
right.
500 years old.
That's the ultimate expectation. And what you all saying is so heavy. Being the interviewer, you know what I mean? Like the only person that I cried for, like I cried for Makatazah, was a brother named Leslie George back in the world.
Right.
We grew up from the sandbox.
Right.
We were like 2 peas in a pot.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like he was just like, if today he was alive, he would be sitting right next to us.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? That's how he was. Not even my biological brothers. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So when that happened, like I know that the Lord preserved me and your brothers. You know what I mean? For absolute purpose.
Right.
So that's why when you said, I don't expect my brothers to die, it's the truth. I really don't expect my brothers to die.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Like, shit, I expect your brothers to be 200 years old. Like, here come Abraham. Hey, get him a wheelchair. Get him a thing. You know what I'm saying? hey, what you want to drink, sir? Give me just scotch. I've been drinking it for about 50 years. 70 years.
There you go.
100 years. You've been drinking scotch for 100 years, brother. No tequila. Let's get some scotch.
and that's what we living for, man. We living, you know what I'm saying, to see the kingdom of heaven come. And in the kingdom of heaven, we're not gonna die at 56.
Right.
We're not gonna die at 60. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be better than them Edomites in the White House right now. This motherfucker 89 years old still.
Hey, get
a
them up.
senator.
Hey, listen, I promise you, before they go on camera, I know they be having a walker. They be like, all right.
Mike Pence and all them. You know.
Our leader Walker, help him walk, stay near him.
What's that other cat that's in? Nah,
Bro.
the one that's Joe Biden too, but it's the one that's in the hospital that they saying that he was
really follow it.
He was
It's
the
too
head.
many of them.
He was the head of the house or whatever. Damn,
it's too many of them.
he old and see now he was they talking about it was propaganda that he was doing better when he really not. But he only, man, a lot of them senators on their last leg, they 80, 90 years old.
You die as a senator. You die.
Yeah.
You die as a senator.
You know what I'm saying? We
only reason you get replaced is not because of age, because you die. Okay, well the other guy died 5 months ago, so
right. We gotta need him. Yeah.
And it's so wicked about America. Motherfuckers be 80, 90 years old, senile, fucked up in the head, and they go from Jim Crow.
Yeah.
So they're not looking out for black people already. And
Right.
so only way you get up in the house is if you gotta be old. Like they give an age requirement to be a president.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta be over 40. I think 30s. You
gotta be over 40 something.
Yeah.
Presidents are over 50. They in their 50s.
Like, and they want the old motherfuckers. Like, how old?
Because they phrase it as saying, well, this person has lived life. He's lived 2 lifetimes. He has the wisdom to lead this country.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And Salakia, and this is the bullshit of America and the world. That's why in the UPK, a trooper who is serious in the UPK is better than the president.
Damn right.
He knows more than the president.
Damn right.
He's more righteous than the president.
Way more.
Just imagine you're officer 50. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Like you're supreme over all these congressmen and all these people who,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Damn
so
right.
the age don't really fucking matter.
No.
They're just full of slackness.
Right.
Full of slack.
Ooh.
Salak.
I like how you brought that in. That shit was smooth. I heard it, like full of slack. Damn, that's a bar.
Hey,
Oh.
it's the No Slakness Podcast, man. That's where you at.
Hey,
You know what I'm
Salak, Shabbat Allah, you got anything to say? What's going on with my brother over there?
He talking to probably Lahab.
Oh, okay, Most High in Christ. No,
Go
sir.
ahead and ask the next question.
All right, so now let's move on to the next question. We're gonna make this the final question because I had 2 more, but then I'm gonna skip one because the next one was, what has this truth done for you coming from the world? You all already explained that. You know what I mean, in detail. You know what I mean? Everybody already gave, an account of what the truth has done, you know what I mean, coming from the world, coming into the truth. You know what I mean?
It's made me righteous. It's made me sit well with my spirit that if the Most High send Christ back right now, I know where I'm gonna be. Now, the Christian church always just say, if God were to come back right now, where you gonna be? Well, I'm confident that I.S.U.P.K has given me the confidence to know that I'm on the winning side. I'm on the right side.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not, wondering about, if the world were to end, what's going to happen to me? Nah. I know that there's angels in this room right now advocating for me.
That's right.
I know that Christ is seeing this right now. The angels are reporting it back to him. And reporting it back to the Most High that this brother is working in the truth. He's putting his brick in. He's doing what it takes for me to get on those chariots.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When they come. You know what I'm saying?
Abraham gonna be leaving out the slave. Warcraft gonna be in the car. He gonna see that the sky crack. He be like, "Hey, give me a bottle of scotch.
Get me a bottle of
Scotch.
scotch.
Put my war crown on.
Yeah.
Hey, this about to celebrate." Niggas be looking at you like, "Why you so
Crazy.
happy?" Most time,
Christ.
Hey,
I'm
listen.
ready. They came out with that movie Disclosure Day. They know what's coming.
It's like
They know what's coming. I'm ready for them to reap every fucking thing they deserve.
They be looking at you at the slave. They be like, "You drinking on slave? Hell yeah, shit.
Yeah.
I'm about to take over. I'm about to
Yeah,
run this
I'm about
slave.
to run this shit.
Exactly.
It's about to be my
Hey,
shit.
listen. Hey, come here. Hey, devil. You want to survive this? Come kiss my boots. Let me get my boots. I'm gonna get my
There you
dirty
go.
boots. Hey,
Yo.
I'm gonna send some
Damn
dog
right.
shit and go kiss him real quick.
Yeah, damn right.
Exactly.
Hell
Yeah, they be like, "Damn, Abraham turned up."
Hell yeah.
So tell us what the truth done for you.
Man,
Coming from the world. Like the main thing, because I heard you said, the general General YAHANNA was teaching the class, and then he said like, "So you're gonna let this weed stop you from
being a
getting
fucking
kingdom?"
coward.
Like,
fucking
is that like the turning point for you? Like that
was the turning point for me because background about me, I was adopted. And so my mom said when she was 40 years old, she don't have no kids, she's gonna die one. So she adopted me.
Okay.
And so my whole life, I had uncles, cousins, all that stuff, but I ain't never had a dad. You know what I'm saying? And then I did have a dad. He was a father figure in my life. He taught me everything, how to be a man and all that stuff. And so, but he passed when I was 9 years old. Okay. So after that, it was on me. And so mentally, I put it on myself. Okay, I gotta take care of my mom, make sure she good and all that. To this day, I make sure she good and all that stuff. And so, like, what the truth has taught me is taught me how to be a man. And that's the heaviest thing because growing up as a Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man, we not really taught to be man unless a man is in the household. And like you said with your dad, he said he got the fuck on because your mom was talking about, hey, put on it. And he probably saw a feminist spirit over there and said, fuck this. I'm out of here. I love you. Come find me when you're 18. I'll tell you the truth. And then you found out the truth. That's how I go. You found out the truth and you learn. Like the scripture said, the truth should set you free. So now you found the truth. Like, yeah, my daddy was no fucking coward. Right. He wasn't no fucking coward. He realized, guess what? Your mama was on that bullshit. I got the fuck up out of there and got me another woman. Right. And I left that bullshit. In the scripture, we shouldn't have left her. I should have, put her to the backside, but like, listen, baby, get off that Christianity. Should have checked her. Exactly. Checked her. But you know what I'm saying? He ain't know about it. So, but goddamn it, he learned. He said, fuck it, I'm gonna leave. I got sons, but fuck him. I can't do nothing about that because he already knew how the system was set up. And so it taught me how to be a man. It taught me how to have accountability because growing up in the world, I always say this. I tell any brother, I said, man, I joined the gang and I joined the fraternity looking for brotherhood. Right. Because when I was young, I got jumped in the hood and because they thought I was from the other hood, I got jumped. I ran for my motherfucking life. And ever since then, I said, man, fuck that. I need some niggas behind me. I can call a nigga and be like, hey, man, niggas jump me, bro. Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I need some help. I didn't have that at that time. I was that kid. I was a kid, 13, 14 years. I ain't had that. Right. But now I know, in reality, I ain't going to, and this is crazy, but I ain't going to call niggas I.S.U.P.K because y'all niggas might come up with, I didn't see niggas pull up with AK-47s and all that shit. And listen, I didn't see artillery. And so I can't call her. Look at his hip. Exactly. Exactly. Now, I ain't going to call her brother because I don't want no funeral on the other side. They be like, damn, we be all being counted.
Hey, Makawa.
What's up, Priest?
Call us, nigga.
No,
call us, nigga. Man, we on the fucking way.
Everybody's end up in jail, man. Hold on, man.
We on the goddamn way. Call us, man.
Hey, look, this place here is the only place. I tell people all the time, I can't go nowhere. Brothers will be offended if I leave this state and don't tell them I'm there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If I leave here and go to Texas right now and don't call somebody and say I'm in Texas, brothers will be offended. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, so you ain't, and it's such a good feeling to know that I can go anywhere. Mm-hmm.
You good?
And make a call and be like, hey, who the brothers in Maine? Right. Who the brothers in New Jersey? Who the brothers in I know the brothers in South Carolina, and most of us have brothers that are in almost every state. Right. If I go to Vegas, I can make a call. Right. If I go to Cali, I can make a call. Right. Damn near if I go to Texas, I can make a call. If I go to Alabama, I can make a call. Right. If I go to Georgia, I can make a call.
So I remember last Passover, right? I went down early because I went down, with my Raven, my mom and my dad. That was the first Passover last April. Not the one in Texas, the one before in Atlanta, right?
Okay.
So when we went down there, we got to the Airbnb and whatever. So I called Jeremiah and I said, Salaki, I'm in your city. He said, what's your name again? Your voice sounds familiar. I said, Officer I.S.U.P.K. You know what I mean? He said, yeah, how is this boy?
Yeah.
Yeah, brothers want to know where you at, when you there, why you leave, and all of that stuff.
Right.
So I can totally attest. Salakia, Shabayala. Can you hear me?
He might have stepped away.
Or his phone frozen.
Hey,
Salak, hey, I hear you loud and clear, priest.
Okay, you jump up the stage into the crowd.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I tried to sneak and send Cap and I was allowed the link so they could surprise y'all, man. I tried to sneak and do it. Cap said he driving. He on the road right now. I tried to call my eyes. I tried to call everybody, man. I was gonna sneak. I tried, man. I tried to sneak.
No sweat. So I'm gonna direct this question to you real quick. So what is the
all
truth?
right, come on.
Go ahead.
No, I'm listening, priest. Go ahead.
What has the truth done for you coming from the world, man?
What has the truth done for me coming in from the world?
Yes.
For those who don't understand what that question means, coming in from the world meaning stop being the filthy bastard you used to be, right? Before I come into the I.S.U.P.K, I was your neighborhood drug dealer. No cap. I was the motherfucking plug. I was Mr. Fuck Yo Bitch. Disgusting. Now, I know I can't have sex with another man, woman, because I know sex is marriage, and I know that next man that can't stand is my brother.
Right.
In the Christian church, they'll do it. What has the truth done for me? It taught me how to be alive and not die, because without the truth, 9-10 years ago, I would surely be dead or in jail. Right now, I would be in the state penitentiary if it wasn't for this truth, man. Or 6 feet motherfucking deep in the worst way. I wouldn't have died like my brother, Officer Makatazai. He died in glory. He died fighting for this truth. Our Black King Christ died fighting for this truth. Nigga, if I would have stayed in the world, I would have died for gunshot wounds, or I'd have had football numbers in the penitentiary. Or for some nasty bitch I done stuck my rod in. So what the truth done for me, man, listen, I'm indebted to this truth. Every camp that I make sure I go to is because I knew I could be dead or in jail. Every class, I keep that in the back of my mind. Every check-in, every Wednesday, every time I call and get on Officer Abraham and Officer Lahab nerves, I had that in the back of my mind. No excuses, no cowards, no cowards.
Y'all be giving brothers hell, man. But I can say this though, on the real. When I first moved here, and you might not remember this, Shabayala, but the main thing that you always told me, he said, man, you was supposed to be here, man. So that was the Lord, man. And
that's right.
He tell me this shit all the fucking time. Me and shit, I call Shabayala just to chop it up with him, man. We'll talk for about. Every time I call Shabayala, we're gonna talk about for about 20 plus minutes. Like the other day, yesterday we was talking about a lot of shit for about an hour. I just call this nigga and just talk to him sometimes, just see what the fuck is going on. Just because that's just how he is. But I can honestly say he's the example of a UPK brother. And I say that because when I first moved here, he was like, and the key thing that you kept telling me, he was like, "Priest, we need you." And I don't know if you remember this conversation, but it was out there Makatazai passed. He was like, "Priest," he said, "The Lord sent you here because Makatazai left." So, along those lines, you know what I'm saying? And I remember that convo, and I was like, "Man, damn!" I was like, "Hold on now." He was like, "Priest, you here because we lost a brother, so we gained another one."
That's right.
He was like,
that's right.
And he knows exactly what I'm talking about because he told me that shit. And he was the first brother ever to say that shit to me. He was like, "Man, Makatazai left, so you had to come here." I was like, "Damn,
right."
And he got that in my head. So every time I talk about Makatazai, I think about myself because when he left, it was like coincidentally the Lord put in my head, I got to move to North Carolina because I had family down here. And ironically, I remember Captain I thought was like, "All right, I'm gonna put you in Charlotte because they need more brothers." I was supposed to be in Durham, but he said, fuck that. I'm gonna put you in Charlotte because you need more brothers. You stay in High Point? Okay, no sweat. You stay in Greensboro? No sweat. I'm gonna put you in Charlotte because that's where brothers coming out of and all that stuff. Right. And that's just the spirit of it, man. But like, man, y'all brothers can carry me through here, and I can say, man, like that's the beautiful thing. When we say state to state, when I first I did my Hebrew Academy here, and I remember Jeremiah was saying, hey, you moving here? I'm like, yeah, all right. And Captain Athai got on the phone. He said, are you moving here for sure? I said, come. So I'm coming. I'm on my way. I'll be there in 2 weeks. He said, all right, no sweat out. All right, we'll see. And guess when I touched down? He said, all right, this is what, hit the ground running. It wasn't no questions about it and all that stuff. And then I met Abraham, you know what I'm saying? Mosai Christ and I.S.U.P.K. You know what I'm saying? I met all these brothers and all that around. And the brotherhood is so damn strong that, like, God damn, I came down this motherfucker. I kept running. It wasn't no stop. Like, let me get my bearings. I kept fucking running. It's like, so I can vouch and say I've seen that shit. Brothers held me accountable, and now look at me. But brothers think, a lot of brothers think, like brothers from South Carolina, like, yeah, I know y'all brothers in North Carolina. I said, hold on, I'm from Ohio. I'm from Ohio. You know what I'm saying? But you would think I'm from fucking North Carolina because the way these brothers integrated me into this shit, and that's why I had to be telling them, I said, I'm from Ohio. I started a U.P.K. career in Ohio. That's how I came into the truth.
You're right.
But I've been in North Carolina for majority of this time, so now y'all think I didn't grew up here. Y'all think I was getting built the fuck up. I wasn't.
Right.
I can't sit up and say I was here when North Carolina was on the. I wasn't. I came when y'all was in the middle ground.
Hey, check me out. This nigga from North Carolina.
He always. Why we not kicking it? What the fuck is going on? He lets me. He called me. He was like, I got a bottle. We're gonna go to the bar. I was like, God damn. I was like,
Salakia.
You did.
Hey, Salakia, if I may.
Salakia.
Hey, can I say something real quick, Baba Kasha?
Baba Kasha.
Kaboom!
Bum. And with that, we done went 30 minutes over the time. The idea of this podcast is to hit them hard, hit them to pause, whatever that, if I get said, is to hit them good, you know what I'm saying? Get it in, you know what I'm saying? Hit it and quit it. It's not to stay too long, so we don't want to lose, the attention of the listeners, you know what I'm saying? We want to get you in there, give you a good nugget, a good dose of the truth, and then jump out, man. You know what I'm saying? So with that, we're going to end this podcast and join us next week, man. Like, subscribe, share the podcast. It's the No Slakness Podcast, and we don't hold no motherfucking slack. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
That's what we do here. You know what I'm saying? You want to hear things raw and uncut and without no filter, without no water, you know what I'm saying? No water all down, watering it down and shit, man. You tune into the No Slakness Podcast. Tune into the I.S.U.P.K. It's I.S.U.P.K. NWO, our channel. I.S.U.P.K. Charlotte. Hey, if you in the Charlotte area, man, contact the school. If you in the Winston-Salem area, contact the school. You in Greensboro. You in High Point. You know what I'm saying? Contact the school. Contact the school, man, because we here. We here for you, man. You know what I'm saying? Bring your family. Bring your children. You know what I'm saying? We taking over this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Hey, listen, I had this spirit we stated, named it New World Order, because guess what? He about to take.
Hey, look, it's the NWO. Look. Look. No. Hold on. Cap listening. I didn't know. No, it's NWO. You gotta call the interpretation of it. NWO, man.
Okay,
NWO.
Abraham. Hey,
I didn't have nothing to do with that, Cap. And nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? I corrected it, sir. I jumped in.
Know the loud. I got to ain't been away from me, so I'm gonna being up here.
Damn right. Hell yeah.
He didn't got him. You don't realize since I.S.U.P.K came back around, brother been on my head talking about, man, what's your brother?
Wait. You 8 minutes from here?
Yeah, 8 minutes from here.
Oh, damn. Well, then we're going to have to add another one to the podcast then. You have to redo it.
It's fine.
No, not yet. Not yet.
Let me prove myself.
You know what it is.
Hey, I'm thinking of a different headline. Hold on.
You know what it is.
Let me remind myself. But you know what it is. Damn it, this brother.
Hey man, hey y'all niggas racist, man.
Hey, look. With that, Shalom. Yahweh Shem Yahshua while Yahweh Shemal and Thub Hashem Yahweh. Hey, this the No Slakness Podcast. See us next week, 12 o'clock sharp. Hey, Israel, surrounding areas, all the nations is watching us. You know what I'm saying? Israel, Shalom, man.
Yeah, right.
Clap it up.
Shalom.
Hey yo, check this out. Brand new podcast. No Slackness. Podcast. Tune in every Sunday from 12 p.m. It's gonna be serious. No Slackness Podcast featuring officers Abraham, I.S.U.P.K, and Palatia every Sunday from 12 p.m. Lock it in. No Slackness.